What is up, Bitcoiners? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody's doing well on this beautiful, fine morning. So, I've put together some good news stories today that I hope you'll all enjoy. We're going to start with how Satoshi Nakamoto has joined the world's Centi-Billionaires. We will then get into a surprising claim that Jock Mollers has made on Timcast regarding the Bitcoin Reserve and Trump planning to issue an executive order day one. Our final piece of news that we'll get into today is the all-time high network hash rate coming in at just over 800 exahash. This is an exciting time to be in Bitcoin. It's an exciting time to be alive. I'm just thrilled to be here. Welcome to Channel 256 News. I'm your Bitcoin and Freedom Maxi host, Trevor. And each day during the week, I will do my best to give you a brief overview of what is happening within the Bitcoin and crypto landscape. Notice I've delineated between the two because Bitcoin and crypto are not the same, and you'll do just fine if you remember that. Now, let's get on with our mining metrics for today. All right, so at the time of recording, our block height is 875,158. It looks like our network hash rate has dropped a little bit. So we're hitting 775.4 exahash. The daily petahash value is $62.38. And the all-time high price, which we hit on December 16th, so yesterday, is 107,720. We're currently sitting at about 107,280. So it's very exciting. The last difficulty change was a 4.4% adjustment upwards. And in 1,802 blocks on December 29th, we will see a 0.2% adjustment downwards as of right now. It is currently 6 sats per VByte. That's the fee rate. So you guys have a better understanding of whether or not you should consolidate, make some transactions that you've been meaning to do or not. Before we jump into our news stories for Tuesday, December 17th, I have a message from Bitcoin Mining World. Channel 256 News is proudly brought to you by Bitcoin Mining World. Bitcoin Mining World is more than just a mining equipment supplier. We are educators and realists. Our goal is to empower and uplift the next generation of Bitcoin miners. With your help, we can build a stronger and more resilient network through our training programs, boot camps, and our ever-expanding network of miners. We are helping to decentralize the network and build an ecosystem where everyone can thrive and succeed. When you make a purchase from Bitcoin Mining World, you are supporting our mission to empower miners just like yourself and create a more resilient network for all. Let's mine the future together. Now, let's get straight into our first news story. Satoshi Nakamoto, the mysterious creator of Bitcoin, has now joined the exclusive ranks of the Centi-Billionaires. With a net worth surpassing over $100 billion, this valuation is derived from the approximately 1.1 million BTC that Nakamoto mined in Bitcoin's early days, which remain untouched in their original wallets. These holdings have grown exponentially in value as Bitcoin continues its upwards trajectory, reflecting the cryptocurrency's increasing adoption and significance in the global markets. Nakamoto's wealth places them among the richest individuals in the world, rivaling prominent business magnates. However, the creator's identity remains one of the most enduring mysteries in modern finance, sparking widespread speculation and intrigue. The fact that these Bitcoin holdings have never been moved adds to the mystique, suggesting either a deep commitment to Bitcoin's decentralized ethos or other unknown motivations. This milestone highlights the transformative journey of Bitcoin since its launch in 2009. From a niche concept to a cornerstone of the global digital economy, Bitcoin's growth underscores its potential to reshape financial systems. At the same time, Nakamoto's immense wealth raises questions about the political impact on Bitcoin's market stability if these holdings were ever moved or sold. For now, the untouched fortune serves as a symbol of Bitcoin's origins and its ongoing rise to prominence. So here's my take on the mystery surrounding Satoshi Nakamoto. The identity of Bitcoin's creator remains unknown, despite speculations about it being people like Adam Back or John Nash, or even theories about it being a group within the NSA. Satoshi vanished in 2011 and communication ceased entirely. Their significant Bitcoin holdings have remained untouched, possibly, hopefully, forever. Whether Satoshi is alive or dead is uncertain. If dead, the coins might be considered an unintentional donation to the network. I do believe that Satoshi knew what he was doing in 2011 when he stepped away, and that there's a very good chance that he burned the keys at the time that he disappeared, so that he wouldn't be enticed to use those coins, use that Bitcoin. Again, whether Satoshi is alive or dead, we will never know. I really don't believe we'll ever know who Satoshi really was. And I would like to think that Satoshi is alive and that he's watching over the project and trying to help in any way that he can. Maybe he's a small miner, maybe he's a horse class miner and helping to distribute the network. But I guess we'll never know. I mean, maybe they return one day, or perhaps they're just gone forever. The fact that the coins haven't been moved provides some comfort to me. I do hope that Satoshi, if you're out there, you're doing well and that you're living a good life, and staying involved in Bitcoin in one way, shape, or form. One thing I do think is interesting is, the irony that the world's richest person, one of the world's richest persons, may never even spend their fortune. I mean, Satoshi did all this work. He created this incredible thing that we have today, and he might never be able to benefit from it. His children, his grandchildren, his descendants may never be able to benefit from that. And that I think there's a beauty in that. There's something beautiful in that story. So Channel 256 News is brought to you by the MasterMINed Club. January is Heat Punks month at the MasterMINed Club. Learn how to mine Bitcoin at home and put that generated heat to good use. This is your chance to learn from industry leaders. Ryan Ramminger from CryoByte Labs will discuss the CryoBlock, a revolutionary hybrid cooling system that's more efficient and affordable than immersion systems. Join us Friday, January 10th at 10 a.m. Central and discover the benefits of hash rate heating. The link will be in the show notes so that you can sign up for the MasterMINed Club and take your mining operation to the next level. I'll also make sure you get a link to the MasterMINed Deep Dive. Those are two separate links. So sign up for the MasterMINed Club and stay up to date with all the things that we're doing in the club. And then also sign up for our MasterMINed Deep Dive that we're doing on January 10th. For our second story today, this week, Jack Mallers, the CEO and founder of Strike, revealed a surprising claim regarding President-elect Donald Trump's alleged plan to establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve on his very first day back in office via an executive order. Mallers highlighted this as a groundbreaking move that could signal a significant shift in U.S. monetary policy, potentially elevating Bitcoin to a central role in the nation's financial strategy. If implemented, this plan would represent the first instance of a major global economy formally integrating Bitcoin into its strategic reserves, akin to traditional reserves such as gold or foreign currency holdings. Such a decision would not only bolster Bitcoin's legitimacy as a global store of value, but could also catalyze further adoption among governments and institutions worldwide. It could send a strong message about the U.S. embracing innovation and taking the lead in the rapidly evolving world of digital assets. The prospect of a U.S. Bitcoin reserve has already sparked heated discussions across political, economic, and crypto circles. Proponents argue it would strengthen the nation's financial independence and hedge against inflationary pressures, while critics caution about the potential volatility and the implications of aligning the U.S. economy with a decentralized digital asset. Regardless of the outcome, the mere suggestion of such a policy highlights Bitcoin's growing influence and its potential to redefine the global financial systems. Mahler's statement has amplified speculation about how this strategic decision, if executed, could shape the future of Bitcoin and its role in national and global economics. So, reflecting on the shift around Bitcoin over the past 4 years that I've been in Bitcoin blows my mind. When I first bought Bitcoin in 2021, before I understood what Bitcoin was, back when I was using Coinbase, barely understood anything. I mean, I didn't understand anything. I really couldn't have imagined how far things would come. The idea of mainstream media, let alone a president-elect, speaking positively about Bitcoin it wasn't just unrealistic, it was laughable. And I fast forward to the end of 2024, we're in a completely different era. Major media outlets are now praising Bitcoin. We have CEOs of leading companies buying and holding it, and businesses are joining the NASDAQ 100 because they hold it. If Donald Trump truly follows through with this proposal to implement a strategic Bitcoin reserve, I believe it could significantly boost the overall wealth of the United States. As the saying goes, a rising tide lifts all boats. And I genuinely hope that this leads to a resurgence of small business and large scale infrastructure in the United States, which would inevitably strengthen the middle class and help it thrive. In my view, the short-term price fluctuations of Bitcoin don't really matter much. If the US commits to holding Bitcoin in a long-term strategic reserve, it's kind of hard to imagine a scenario where we don't see substantial economic prosperity as a nation. That said, I am hesitant to put all of my faith into one individual, one party. And I know that we're far from solving the deeper issues that we face as a nation. But still, this feels like a huge leap forward, a huge step in the right direction. So I am cautiously optimistic about where this could lead. Have you guys been watching the price of Bitcoin take off and wondering whether or not you should get involved? Well, we have plenty of opportunities for you to do just that. We have several turnkey, ready to go Bitcoin mining sites for sale in the US. We have sites in Oregon, Texas, Louisiana, Pennsylvania, Kentucky, and more. Everything from 0.5 megawatts all the way up to 200 megawatts. Check out our YouTube or reach out to our head of business development, Yannick, to find out more. Links will be in the show notes. For our final story today, Bitcoin's network hash rate has soared past 800 exahash per second for the first time, marking an unprecedented milestone in Bitcoin's history. This surge in mining power reflects the immense computational strength securing the Bitcoin network, solidifying it as the most robust and secure blockchain. Suck it, Ethereum. This increase in hash rate is largely attributed to advancements in mining hardware, growing investments in mining infrastructure, and the rising global interest in Bitcoin. As the network becomes increasingly decentralized and competitive, miners are expanding operations to keep pace with Bitcoin's escalating difficulty adjustments. This milestone coincides with a bullish sentiment in the market. As Bitcoin's price edges closer to previous all-time highs, analysts suggest that the rising hash rate indicates strong confidence from miners, who see long-term value in Bitcoin despite market fluctuations. Additionally, the surge reinforces Bitcoin's appeal as a resilient digital asset capable of weathering economic uncertainties. As the hash rate continues to climb, Bitcoin's role as a secure and decentralized monetary system is further cemented. This development also underlines the growing demand for energy efficiency and innovative mining solutions to sustain the network's rapid expansion. With new price highs on the horizon, Bitcoin's evolution continues to capture the world's attention. Well, I mean, Bitcoiners are increasingly turning to affordable and renewable energy resources. They play a key role in balancing and stabilizing energy grids. By monetizing previously unprofitable ventures such as methane mitigation and flaring without directly emitting CO2, miners are demonstrating that Bitcoin mining can be more than just a profitable enterprise. It can also contribute positively to the environment. We're seeing this with the reduction of waste and the cleaning up of garbage, methane mitigation, as I said before, and even flaring, which is an incredible feat that no other industry has been able to accomplish before. I think that the world is beginning to take notice, recognizing that Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining has the potential to drive both economic and environmental benefits. Listen, there is a clear correlation between a country's energy usage and its prosperity. As we approach 1 Zeta hash, which is a monumental milestone, I believe we're going to see more people joining the mining ecosystem than ever before. The growth is essential. We need to distribute this network. We need to decentralize. And the more we grow, the more we decentralize, the more that we can flourish as a society. As the increasing difficulty of mining makes it more challenging to participate, it will also mean that more individuals and operations are contributing to the network security. So at the end of the day, a stronger, more decentralized network benefits everyone holding Bitcoin, and it supports its long-term resilience. So I, for one, am here for hash rate go up. We need to continue building mining operations, small and large, and spreading them around the globe, taking advantage of the world's abundant natural resources and doing it in a way that does not destroy our planet. That's all for today's broadcast. Thank you for tuning in to Channel 256 News. This broadcast was brought to you by Bitcoin Mining World and the MasterMIND Club. If you like what you saw, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more content. I'm your host, Trevor Bello, and I'll see you tomorrow for another news update. Until then, remember to stay grounded, keep educating yourself, and constantly grow. A quick reminder that Channel 256 News is for education and information purposes only. All opinions are my own and not those of Bitcoin Mining World or its affiliates. Please do your own research and speak to a professional before making any investment decisions.